Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new part of The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. And so today is definitely the day where we finally explore the vet clinic profession, but also have a nice warming house neighborly party with the new neighbors that just moved in literally 3 days ago. And I'm so excited for them to come over because I really want to meet them and I want you guys to meet them as well. But it's going to be Max's first day of taking care of his newly pet woofers, and I'm so excited for him to be responsible. And so he was grounded for a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks since he got his pet, just because he basically had some complications at school. And so basically what happened that he wasn't able to kind of like fully go outside or really take care of woofers the way he wanted to. So he is off of punishment as of right now, which is really, really great. So as for the first day of responsibility for Max for woofers, I need to have him go and fill up his little bowlie because woofers is getting very hungry and he needs to eat some food. Oh, look at that. It's nice. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and get woofers from downstairs because he's not able to really, get upstairs by himself because he's a small little puppy. He's very, 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 very new. So we're going to have him pick him up downstairs. And so I already had them all wake up since I made everyone go to bed early so they can wake up early just so they can, get started for the day, get pumped, and just go outside and have some little funsies. So once Max gets little woofers from a little pet bed, this is not his pet bed at all. So I know in the last part, a couple of you guys were explaining to me why Nina actually has a pet bed in a little thing right here of herself in her own room, even though that she does not really have a pet of her own. So I really want to explain why she has one. And so I forget who actually commented this in the last part, but they kind of basically understood why Nina actually had this pet bed. The only reason why she had this pet bed was that she had a pet way before, like a long, long time ago when she was really, really young, around about, I think 3 or 4. And it was during that time when the pet was in the family for the longest time. It was getting old. And Nina wasn't always that attached to the dog at first. And I think his name was Samuel, but I can't remember. Oh my gosh, wrong person. Let me feed woofers here. Let's go ahead and call woofers to eat. There we go. Come on, woofers, eat it. Come on, woofers, eat your food. I made it just for you. So back to the story. So when Nina actually had this pet when she was a lot younger, and again, the pet was really old and it was on the verge of actually dying, but she knew for a fact that they were going to connect really, really well. And so the pet that she had when she was at the other house, the pet actually lived on for about 5 years. And so as when Nina got older, they became more and more attached. And after so on and so forth, they were able to really connect, and I was kind of happy about that. But when Nina's pet actually passed away, it took her really, really hard to understand the fact that she didn't have really a best friend anymore. And so she decided to pack up his things, put his pet stuff and his pet toys in a nice little crate of her own. And when her parents actually died, she was able to save this said crate and put it in her new home with her brother. And I'm kind of glad that they were able to really, I'm kind of glad that she was able to bring that stuff with her. And I'm kind of glad that she has a sense of closeness to Samuel, which we'll be going over to his grave at the pet cemetery today before we are able to, go ahead and have the housewarming neighborhood party. Did woofers just pee on the floor? Scold him. Someone scold him. Child. Okay. More choices. Nope. Nope. Mean. Scold for yeah. We're going to scold him for indoor potty. That is just rude. So this is basically helping Max with his pet responsibility skills, his responsibility in general. And so this will help him grow as a person, as a child, and also as a nice, wonderful, rambunctious scamp. And hopefully he will make some friends at school. It's like, no. Do not pee on the floor. That's just rude. So we're going to have to just, get to know him a little bit better. And we're going to have to, mop up this stuff up before he heads to school in about 8 minutes. So he doesn't have that long. Yeah, not that long to just do all he needs to do. So go ahead and mop this up before he heads to school. As for Nina here, she is getting to the chance where she's going to hopefully end up hopefully meet someone new at school today. And that's what she wants to do at school, meet some new friends. So, oh, she's so focused from being tutored. Oh, that's right. So Savannah is a very good person at tutoring other people. So one of her other skills was that she was able to model. She was a tutor back in the back in the day. She was able to tutor high school students with their SATs, ACTs, test prep work, and all sorts of other things as well. But along with, you know, Nate was also that other type of character that basically helped her. But most like Savannah was there to, like, you know, help her with math, but Nate was the one true person to really help tutor Nina through school, life, and everything. And so it was really, really grateful of him to really take in Nina of his own in his own house. And I'm kind of glad that she's here with her brother to really just be that one person that she can count on, not be flirty. So she needs to actually probably head to school today. Yeah, you know, at any point in time, just go to head to school. We'll write you a note for your excuse. You're like an hour late, but it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. So for Savannah here, she is going to be going to her first day of her vet clinic career ever since the new building of her nice little clinic. I'm so happy, proud of her. I'm actually proud of her. So the story about her vet clinic, yeah, I actually did a build yesterday. And I didn't explain on how she got all that money to really afford all, like, the equipment and everything around all that, which I will, you know, get that into a second. But let me go and add some bird feeder stuff outside just so I can get stuff ready. And I don't think Nate he actually does go to work today. And I really, really, really don't want to leave Woofers here, but I don't know what I'm going to do. But we need to actually go ahead and fill the pet bowl for him because he's getting pretty hungry. So I'm going to have to fill that. And I might need to go ahead and purchase an automatic food feeder just for Woofers. Because he does eat a lot. And he's a growing puppy. And I don't want him to starve. So, yeah. So we're going to have to make some friends. Make some friends at school, too. There we go. That's better. So, anyway. So as we continue on with the day, we're going to get ourselves prepared. So I need to have her go ahead and take a little shower. And with the aspiration, I'm actually kind of pretty much excited for this one for Savannah, and I'm kind of glad that we have Woofers. So we need to be friendly with with about 6 more, about 8 more times to get to the next level of our aspiration. Oh, Dominic, oh, how lovely. Oh yeah, we're also going to be visiting the grave of their parents. So Nate and Nina's parents at the cemetery today, just to offer our condolences and basically offer our condolences and meet them at their grave site and just, you know, just give them a talking to, even though they're not there with them. They just want to, they just want them to know that they are just there. They really want to just be friendly and just want to know that they still, I don't know what to say about this, but they just want to see their parents, even though that they aren't alive. They know that they're down there. They know that they're alive in their hearts and watching down to them, no matter where they are, no matter what they're doing, and just want them just to be successful and happy. And I'm glad that they're there in their hearts to believe in them, no matter what. Oh, they're gonna call. Oh, who's gonna call? Nope, Isabella, leave me alone, mother. Okay, nice note. So we're gonna go ahead and actually travel out to the vet clinic today for the very first day of our newly vet clinic for Savannah, and it's called Savannah's Clinic. Not very original, but you know, I wanted to name it that just because it seems right, and I kind of like that name. It hurts, and it's true. And so the new neighbors are actually living over here. They are the Grove family. It's a single father with his teenager who is pretty crazy, and also they have a nice cat named Samson, and this is their vet clinic right over here. And so we're gonna be visiting them later today during the housewarming party that we're going to have sooner or later. But let's go over to Brindleland Bay and see our new vet clinic. And our grandparents actually live over here too. So they live over in Brindleland Bay, which is actually where Nina and Nate actually live. So Nina and Nate were originally from Brindleland Bay, but they recently moved back over to Newcrest to live in a different lifestyle and just to have a different lifestyle. Because they were rich back in the day. Well, they kind of still quote unquote are, but they weren't really kind of, in that type of way. So we're going to go ahead and I guess we can take Woofers with us, but he's a puppy, but I'm not really sure how we're going to really take care of him. So we're going to just send him to daycare if he, you know, quote unquote pet daycare. Let's just say that. And so I want to give an explanation on how Savannah really acquired this large amount of money to her clinic. And so I want to say that the Larson Industry family, mostly Larson Industries, was a company that was owned by Nate and Nita's parents. And so whenever they were kind of in business during the day, they were working at the industry, but at night they were working still in the industry at home. And so what happened was that Nate and Nita's parents, what are their names? Actually, I forget. I know one's, yeah, Isabella and Dominic Larson were very wealthy, and they were able to leave some money, it's like a large amount of money in their will to their children. And so the majority amount of money was mostly forward over to Nate, because since he was the oldest, he was able to acquire this amount of money, because since Nina was still at a very young age to not really acquire money in general, she still has a will. It have some large amount of money to really afford some stuff, but not a lot of stuff like, you know, art supplies, paint supplies, just the basic generic things that make her her. And so what she did was what Savannah did actually. She asked Nate to offer a loan. And so she got a loan from the bank to basically, she took money out of this account, out of their name to really afford this money. And so that's why she has 10,000 simoleons to her clinic account. And so she's basically paying off this loan every single month to really pay back to what she owes. And she knows that what you owe, you have to give back. And so that's what she's going to be doing today, or mostly for the next couple of years now, because she took out a lot of money to afford this said place, and she wasn't able to afford the high-tech equipment, so that's why she was only able to get this like rundown, somewhat broken equipment here. So she's going to be able to upgrade some of this stuff as she gets higher into her Haydenist skill, which we'll be working on off camera and on camera as usual, but she's at level 2 at this point in time. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get ourselves ready. So we're going to hire an employee. So I was thinking that we should hire up someone that is actually very handy in, you know, the handling skill, but also somewhat good as a charisma to please customers. But I don't see anyone as a potential. So at this point in time, as I say, that Savannah wants to have a very successful clinic, and so what she'll do is work by herself for, you know, a couple weeks, maybe a couple months, but as she gets bigger and better, she wants to mostly be able to afford some employees to run this clinic, and she wants to expand on the clinic as she gets better at stuff. And so at this one time, we have opened our first day of clinic, and so hopefully someone will show up. Oh, we got a first person here. Oh, it's Kale Grove. It's a pet, and he has Samson. Oh, what a perfect time to meet our new neighbor. So right here is actually Kale Grove. He is one of our new neighbors in Newcrest. And he is a very, another potential entrepreneur in the vet clinic career profession here at Newcrest. And the mayor of Newcrest is very well known in the area. But he's not the mayor of Newcrest. But we'll be meeting the mayor of Newcrest to really talk to him and sit down on our business opportunities, and also business opportunities, how we're able to expand onto our business, what can we do in order to grow, and what type of stuff that we need to pay for in order to really be successful. And so that is what she's going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, because she's going to be meeting the mayor. Probably, I think, in the next sower part, she'll be meeting the mayor of Newcrest to just see what we can do. But right now, we're going to go ahead. Allow new customers, please. No. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a cheerful introduction to our new neighbors. With Kale Grove here. So get up your high horse. Help him, please. But can we actually do this right here? So there's no we can't do anything because they're not really admitted just yet. Oh, but I'm so excited for this one. We're really, really, really pumped for this. Our first customer of the day. So dismiss patient, no. But we're going to be friendly, banter about pet. We can do that. More choices. Okay. Okay, so has he checked in yet? Oh, we need to actually fill up the pet bowls. So we're going to fill one up for that. So Nina met, Luna at work, at school today. That's nice. That's real nice. But I want her to meet this new person, her quote unquote her neighbor at school. But hopefully we'll be able to meet him soon. Come on, Samson. Oh, let's greet the patient. Oh, I want to greet him. Greet Samson, please. Oh gosh. Okay, stop. Fill in the pet bowl. We're gonna greet Samson here. It's like, hey, Samson, how you doing? Oh, treat patient. So Samson has been looking a little bit sick lately. Can you examine him? Sure, I can do that for sure. I can definitely examine Samson for you. But we're going to actually go and fill the pet bowl real quick. She has her first, oh my gosh, look at it. Okay, so this is actually the uniform that she's going to be wearing for her job for a little bit. But I want to get a picture of her right here. Her first day of work is today. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of her. She's becoming a very responsible person every single day. So this is the examine room right here. So what this happens, this is how it works for the vet clinic career or profession, is this is the operating table. It goes down and the pet automatically just walks up onto the patio or platform and it rises back up, and then they start to examine for the results. And as of right now, the diagnosis is very much unknown. So what we're going to do is going to start examining onto the patient. So we're going to calm the pet for a little bit because he's very a bit tense. As of right now, his heart rate is a little bit normal. Oh, so cute, Samson. So cute. I love him. So I'm going to take another picture of this. His first patient. Okay, right there. Pictures beyond all reasons. I love this. My favorite thing of the day to offer patients new and better treatment. So move to surgery station. No, not just yet. What do we get? Okay, you meant just, okay, we need to have you go ahead and study hard at school, and we're going to have you just do some normal work, do some normal stuff at school as well. Okay, so now we have calmed down the pet. It's so good to start to examine the mouth, see what's wrong with him. Oh, I want to take a picture of that. Oh, so anything wrong? Oh, so unknown, so extreme, that word, I don't know what that word means, but we're going to examine the eye. We're going to also examine the heart. Yeah, no? One treat, follow the eye, follow the treat. So, sluggish heartbeat. Interesting to know. Very, very interesting. So what can we do? Oh, so he has woozy kitty kids. What? I have no idea what that means. But we're going to go ahead and actually calm down the pet a little bit because his heart rate is getting a little bit racy, and I want to calm him down before I send him over to the surgery table or treat him for some treatment. So it looks like that we have a couple options here. So we have the administration shot for whatever that word means right there. But we also need to go ahead and actually give him the shot. So I'm going to have to calm down for the shot. I don't want to like shock him or upset him, but we're going to have to just do the shot right here. Oh gosh, I'm not prepared for that. Oh gosh, shots beyond all reasons. But yeah, like I said, Savannah's doing her best to really become a very successful entrepreneur in the vet clinic profession. And this is why she's doing this stuff on her own as of right now. But we'll be heading over to their house later today, or we'll be able to actually go over to, you know, maybe invite them over to our house and invite them to see what's up. So it looks like they have done off this. They are done with their work, school day, whatever. So cure sickness. So Savannah has completed examining and treating Samson. He should be feeling much better now. Oh, it's so great. I'm so happy. So what we need to do now is says, oh, great service. Oh, my pet was pretty calm while we were here. Oh, that's so great. So now what we can do is we're going to go ahead and talk to Samson here. Begin procedure? No. Call a good pet for Samson. And then we're also going to go ahead and do that there. So hopefully someone else will show up today with some new pets. Maybe the Hecking household will show up. Oh, we got a new patient right here, pet owner. Got an elder. What's your name? Jared Ingwing. Okay, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, goodness, a patient. Oh, how cute. But since we're going to be here for a little bit, we're going to start filling up these pet bowl right here, just so we can get started and ready for our day for our next customer. I think we're going to only handle maybe only 2 customers today. Oh, it looks like he has fleas. Oh, no. So we're going to go ahead and greet the patient warmly. And so I want you guys in the comments below, have you already got cats and dogs already in your game? What was the first thing that you actually did with the game, with the expansion pack? Because I would love to know. I really do. So, tree patient, something is wrong with my little boy, Stripe. Won't you please help him? I will definitely help him for sure. Like, honestly, I will. So we're gonna go ahead and start examining. Is it gonna be over here? Oh yes, okay, good. So we're gonna start doing this right here. Hopefully he won't need surgery, but he might. I'm thinking he might need surgery to remove all these fleas, but we're going to start doing this right now. So hopefully Savannah just put this books away. There we go. Awesome sauce. So as you know, right now his heart rate, it seems a little bit stressful. So what we need to do is starting to calm the patient, calm the pet down just a little tad bit. So we've been open for about 5 hours. We have 1 review. So you earn about 5 simoleons. So we have some perks too. Okay, good. So the perks we have right now is 1 additional vet employee that we can actually do. But my ultimate goal for Savannah is to get the reduced pet stress, but also get well managed. Whenever like she gets higher into the ranks, I want her to be able to leave her clinic without knowing that it's well managed by her manager, by her employees. And so hopefully there'll be like a vet code. Ooh, interesting. Inspirational speech. Okay. Nice to know. So hopefully the patient's owners will be able to trust us and also give us a good rating when it comes to caring for their pet. And I want people able to trust Savannah with, you know, she's a veterinarian. This is what she does, and this is what she kind of went to school for, and kind of is learning on her own. So we're gonna start examining to check the charts. We're going to also listen to the breathing and take the temperature, and also do a skin and fur inspection. That seems a bit more of an appropriate standard to see what's going on with them. It's a little stripey here. So it looks like he has fleas. So he has this 3-ring flea circus. Okay. So now we can go ahead and give him some treatment, and we're going to go ahead and do a parasite killer spray. Okay, I want to take a picture of this right now. Like, I'm taking all these pictures for a reason, just for her to, you know, put up on her wall and just kind of just have as a memento to say that this is her first newly patient that she's treated on her own before she was able to do all this stuff on her own with, like, you know, patient and employees. So now that the patient has been cured, the stripe is feeling much better. So the wait time was short and sweet. I'm glad it was short and sweet for you. So it looks like we got some more money and also more perk points. So as of right now, what I want to do is that I want to go ahead and actually unlock some vet supplies quality, but I won't do that just yet until we're able to expand on our clinic and get some employees to help us with the process. So as of right now, I think it was a good time to actually stop up the vet clinic right now. So it gives a 4-star rating, which is great. I'm kind of glad. So we're going to go ahead and close for the day. Even though we had 2 patients, I do want to go and say that it was a very successful day at the clinic profession and a little good enough day. So as of right now, we have earned 250 simoleons. We have some ambiance and quality of service, and the wait time was an excellent thing. So the growth opportunities that we can do is the ambiance. So try cleaning up your clinic and adding a better furnishing, and also quality of service. So try increasing the quality of your supplies and administration more accurate treatments. Okay. So I will definitely put that stuff into consideration for Savannah, to tell her that she needs to upgrade her quality a little bit more, probably, you know, upgrade her surgery stuff. Hopefully we won't be able to do surgery in the long run, but as of right now, she does need to craft. Ooh, she can craft this stuff too? Oh, okay. So we're gonna definitely like probably craft some stuff on our own time. Like come here on an off day. Maybe like probably on like maybe like every Friday we'll come here, or every other Friday we'll come here to start working on our little stuff here to just craft like some pet treats, some surgery stuff, just not like some random thing that we can actually do to improve our quality and improve our type of stance in this type of career. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head home. I'm going to actually head over here because I do want to go and visit the grave with Nina and Nate, but it seems Nate is actually still at work, but we're going to stand here with Nina since she is still a minor. I don't want her to be out over a curfew and cause her to get in trouble. Since she's going to have a legal guardian with her, I want her to just be sure that she's in a safe environment here with her aunt. Well, basically, no, not her aunt, her sister-in-law. I don't know why I said that in the last part. Basically, it was 3 a.m. in the morning when I was actually recording a voiceover yesterday, and I literally said her aunt, but basically it's her sister-in-law. So Savannah is Nina's sister-in-law since she married her brother. Okay, So since we're here now, we're going to have Savannah change into her wonderful everyday wear. And the reason why she was a model is because, again, she was attracted by this said agency when she was in college at the time. And she was like, oh, sure, why not? Might as well make some extra money while she's in college, paying off student loans and whatnot, and yada yada, stuff like that. So since we have here is two right here, I need to actually engrave this later, but since I cannot engrave it, but I might need to, kill a pet or two or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to do something off camera to enable that feature for me. Anyway, but right here we have the two graves. We have our two graves of the two Larson parents. So we have Isabella R. Larson and also Dominic Larson. So this is actually Nina and Nate's parents. They actually died from a car accident. If you guys did not know, I kind of explained it in my last part from last week of what really happened to them. Because basically they were in a car accident back in the day on their 10th wedding anniversary, and they wanted to go out and celebrate, but little things happened, and it was kind of a tragedy where they ended up in a car accident. And so what really went down was that there was this driver who was basically more of a hit and run accident, and so Nina kind of wants to investigate on why and what really went down, because Larson Industries kind of had some enemies, and making enemies in the Larson industry was not a good idea for the Larson family in general, and so it took a toll on all of them. It took a toll on their lives and it took a toll on their industry and their income, and so she really wants to find out the bottom of this. And in the scheme of things, she wants to really express her feelings. And that basically, this is why she expressed all of her feelings into her art, and she's able to express how she feels in creating art the way she wants to do it, but also wants to investigate on how it all really went down, and wants to find the person responsible of her parents' death. And so it kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't. But I will explain it later, more in depth, probably in a speed build or so. But we will see how that all kind of plays out. But we're going to go and have Savannah really encourage and comfort little Nina here, because I really wanted to go ahead and console about the death. And it's going to basically just tell her that everything's going to be all right. And no matter what, we're always here for you. And I will still be your friend no matter what. And Savannah and Nina have really become close since the death of their parents. And so I think that one day she will end up being, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and actually stop you that for right now. But we're going to go ahead and console about the death. And basically just tell her that everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. And so hopefully she'll feel better. She'll definitely feel better. We're going to adopt them. I wonder if Nate can actually adopt as caretaker, since I don't think he can. But I think he can. So, since he's still at work, we can't do that just yet. But we're going to go ahead and, why is she asleep? Okay, wake up. Go ahead and comfort Nina here. So we're going to give her a heartfelt compliment. We're going to cheer her up a little bit more. So we'll do a friendly introduction here. Where's the friend? I want to cheer her up. Oh, no. Oh, awesome. So Nate came home with a super day. So, yeah, a super day. So I'm kind of glad. So we're going to get rid of this right here. So we're going to cheer her up. So let's see. Friendly introduction. Let's see. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Friendly. We're just going to cheer her up. Okay, there we go. That's what it. Console about death. Also, she's a loner. What a cool. Yeah, basically, Nina is a loner, and she tries to stray away from crowds and people, and doesn't really like to be around people who. She doesn't like it. But as life goes on, she's gonna know that she has to really grow as a person and grow as an entrepreneur of herself. Because what she wants to do later in life is that she wants to open up her own art gallery, and she actually found a good property land value in San Myshuno that she wants to purchase, but she doesn't really have the money or the funds to do it, and she doesn't have the courage or the will to really ask Savannah or her brother to really ask him, can you buy this property for me? And so what she might do is I don't know, she's gonna figure out a way on how she's gonna afford all this. So since we're still here, I want to go ahead and say that this has been so much fun doing all this stuff right here. But we're going to actually go ahead and probably do the party at the house. So we're going to head back to the house, get set up for a day, and probably we might actually visit the new neighbors with everyone, invite over pretty much everyone. So Woofers, Max, Nate, Savannah, Nina, and just gonna see what their thoughts are on the new neighbors, I want them to get along, so that's what I want them to do. And plus I kind of want woofers to like be comfortable around Samson, so I think that's going to be really great for them. So we have Nina, woofers, Max. Okay, good. We have everyone in the household going over to the new neighbor's house. But I think we're gonna have the party tomorrow in the next part. So, well, not tomorrow, but we're gonna have a party in the next part as a tomorrow in the game. So, no, that's what we're gonna do, because I really want to celebrate the fact that we have new neighbors coming along, and I kind of want to probably, like, maybe every other episode I might control a different household of, I don't know, exploring their lives maybe, because cats and dogs, exploring new neighbors, seeing what they're up to, stuff like that. But here we are at the wonderful small start. This house was actually created by The Tides Changing off of YouTube, so I definitely recommend that you guys should check her out on YouTube and her gallery, called The Tides Changing. And what's her last name? The Grove household, who is actually they actually own a clinic, and it's right over here, and this was created by Thomas TV off of YouTube as well, and he made this wonderful starter vet clinic for cats, and I actually kind of like it, because I kind of renovated the lot a little bit to my liking, the way I wanted the Grove family to have. And so what I did was I was able to change up the roof style, add some more planting stuff around here, change up the foliage, and some of the inside, or mostly just the outside of the exterior of the house as well. But overall, it was created by Thomas TV on YouTube, so check him out, link down below. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and it's Darius. That's who it is. So Darius is actually the person that I wanted Nina to meet, which is actually the guy that I made for my little non-base game, my base game save file. We're gonna have everyone head over here so we can meet the new neighbors. So go over here. We're gonna go ahead and actually knock on the door. So hello Darius. He looks pretty great. No, don't mind if I do. Like, hello, this is Darius, new and improved. I love him a lot. Anyway, so this is why I want Nina to really have a friend to really go to when she's feeling down or needs someone to hang out with every now and then. So Darius is a person that they hang out with. They might meet a new friend along the way. Nina might actually meet some of her old friends from Brindle and Bay that she met back in grade school or high school before she moved to her brother's house. So I kind of want them, have a flick nose. What? No, flick his nose. Flick his nose. Do it. What's that right there? Oh, gotcha. Oh, so hilarious. I love them. So I honestly believe that they might become really, really good friends in the long run, but who actually kind of knows? But this is actually their house. I went ahead and changed it around to fit the cats and dogs expansion pack to really have it in there. And the good part about Darius is that he's also a painter, and he also wants to become a very well-known artist one day in life. And so I think that is a good match for Nina and Darius to become best friends as they grow as people and also grow as, an artist themselves. So this is really, really great for them. But I might need to actually install the Control Your Pets mod, which I will have a review up tomorrow to explore with the nice Grove family if I can or not. But this is actually Samson. We treated him earlier today, which he's so cute and adorable. I made him in Create a Pet, which he's adorable and I love him so much. But nevertheless, this part is like really, really long. It's like 33 minutes long, and that's a long, long part. But as of right now, I do want to go ahead and see what little Mr. Kale here. We're going to do a friendly introduction to the new neighbors here. For Savannah here, I don't know really what to do for her since... Okay, so what happened with Kale? He was previously married about 3 years ago with Darius' mother, but they actually recently got a divorce about 3 years ago, and so it ended up turning for the worse where Kale had to move out of the house and basically take Darius with him, because Darius wasn't really comfortable around his mother when they were going through, marital problems and kind of going through the fact that they were having trouble in their marriage. So he didn't really feel comfortable in his mother's house, so he decided to live with his father. And Darius is only about 16 years old, and he's a sophomore in high school along with Nina. So I really think that they might get along with the fact that they are kind of in the fact that they're kind of somewhat related to, but not really related to in the sense of them being artists, but not really related in, genealogy type of phase or whatever. I don't really know. But at this point in time, what I'm thinking to do is I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this part right here. I actually hope you guys really much enjoyed this part as much as I did. Let me think down in the comments below as always, and you know what you do. I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!